stream name? So just put it back to default. Sorry, hold on. I feel like the stream's a little bit messed up right now. I think it's just booted off the actual what is it? The actual title of the stream. Let me take a look. If it has, then we'll sort it out. Yeah, it's just done that in. That's not good. Let's go ahead and change that. Oh no, it's all good now. I don't know what's going on. Twitch is being a bit of a weird one, but what I do know is we are here today. We are ready for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. It is the season finale here in the STB Racing League for Tier 1. It's a very exciting weekend, of course, as we decide and figure out who the champion will be of Tier 1. I'm going to hope that this isn't a glitch that I'm having right now. Maybe it is. Maybe it'll be alright in a second. It is. All good. Right. We're ready for the qualifying session here in STB. If I could... There we go. I do apologise for the weird stream start. Just was figuring out a little bit of things of the stream. But we're here. We're ready. We're ready to skedaddle onto this. It is Tier 1 here for tonight in the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. It's going to be a wonderful weekend as we set alight the Brazilian track. As already we see a driver come out the pit lane, that will be Toro. Or maybe Kevin Van Dijk, we'll have to see in a second. Some new additions coming into Tier 1 for tonight to potentially spice things up in this championship battle. Appears that the bird is coming out as well, the pit lane. But the story is for tonight, the main focus, it's Paulo 4 versus Mafio. Who's going to take home the Tier 1 title? Of course, Paulo does have the advantage with 12 points ahead of him into this Grand Prix, and if he is to seal the win tonight, or seal a position ahead of Mafio, or maybe even a position behind, it is the championship done and dusted for Paulo 4. Can he take home what will be a lovely little cheeky season win? We'll have to see in just a few, as Kevin Van Dijk is out on his outlap. Like I said, new addition to the league. We'll see what these drivers can pull out the magic hat. We take a look at Kevin Van Dijk coming around that last turn, ready to start his lap. Let's spectate it here from the newcomer, and we'll take a look at what he has to offer here in STB Tier 1. And as we go down the pit lane straight, which is so infamous for battles into Turn 1, we go into Turn 1, left-hander, going very tight to that inside line, but you don't really want to hit that curb, and you don't want to go off there as well. You don't want to carry too much pace going into that second turn, otherwise you will go off track, you will get your invalidated lap time, and you have to move on for another lap. 17.6 though into the first sector for Kevin Van Dijk as he goes into the left-hander here. Now we'll go over to the right-hand side, and Kevin Van Dijk using pretty much all of his throttle. Oh lord, some glitching there. Looks like he went off track, but I guess it is just a bit of lag. And he's able to keep himself cool, calm, remained. And he moves on into the right-hander, where he goes full throttle. Overtake being used as we go down the downhill left-hander. Now into the final turn. Kevin Van Dijk with the Ferrari, 68% to use. Going down the pit lane straight. Let's take a look at what he can put on. The Ferrari coming around that last bend, and the first lap of the day is a 107.441, and I think there's a McLaren about to cross the line. Yes, there is. That is for an out lap, and the bird will be looking... Oh, Mafio is retired for the session. Oh yeah, sorry, he has got a quali ban for tonight. I forgot to say that. Mafio does have a quali ban. Is that on track? No, I was going to say he does have a quali ban, so he's going to have to sort that out. going into this race. It's going to be very difficult for him to perform. I think the Bird has ditched his last attempt and has got ahead to go for another one. Who's next across that line? It's going to be Hugo as he goes into the left-hander. Of course, you've got FTW Julia. I'm going to go. And Hugo as well. He comes across the line. 107.7. Kevin Van Dijk is still up there. Kisatilla, though, will come around that last bend for the Red Bull Racing team. It is a 17.3. As we've seen so often here in Tier 1, Kisatilla, yet again, sitting on that throne in that pole position slot. Here comes the Bird then. He's going to finish off his lap. I think both of the McLarens are actually on a lap time. Yes, they are. Met Cobalt here, just about to finish his lap. He's a newcomer as well for Tier 1. It's a 107.9. ILD Dilemma will come around the last bend. Across the line he comes, 108.2. The Bird, though, it is a 107.6. It puts him P4. Not a bad start to the qualifying session for him as we go into this left-hander here with Toro. Across the line he will shortly come. And we'll take a look what he can perform here in Sao Paulo. Across the line goes the Ferrari. Can he beat out his Ferrari teammate? No. But he's not far away from doing so. Sorry, I don't know what's going on here. I can't... There we go. Don't know what that was. Far left 4. We're still waiting on him to come out on his lap to see what pace he's going to show. Here we go. FTW Marquez will go ahead and go on a lap time. Never mind. He goes into the pits. He's made me look like an absolute dosser there. Toro, though, I don't know if he's a no. He's not definitely not doing a lap. The Bird, though, will shortly be on a lap. Out lap for Joey here. Multiple things going on here in the STB Racing League so far. Mostly just people coming into the pit lane, not really wanting to set their lap time just yet. I believe Toro is not on a lap, no, and I assume that he will come into the pit lane very, very shortly. As we see Joey, he's going to be on his full flying lap very, very soon as we go into the right-hander with him. Paulo still waiting in that pit lane. We're still waiting for him to set his foot out on track and see if he can gain pole position away from Kisatilla from that very, very good lap of a 107.379. But Joey, he is a man to take us around the field, the course, the track, whatever you want to say. And Joey will come across the line to start off his lap here in Sao Paulo. It's always a lovely track to have at the end of a season uphill, Sao Paulo. And oh no! A mistake that is commonly occurring, or commonly occurs throughout many laps here in Sao Paulo, clinging on that inside lane just a bit too much in the first turn and getting spun due to it. It's a common mistake, we all do it, and unfortunately for Joey, he has become victim of that same mistake. Kevin Van Dijk, though, he's on a lap time. He's second here in the qualifying session, a 107.4. He's very close to taking that top spot, and I thought he cut the corner there. That must be some massive gain on the lap time for the Ferrari. It's a fantastic first sector for Kevin Van Dijk as he comes over with almost 2 tenths up going into this left-hander. He flings the car in there as we go into this right-hander, which looked a bit laggy from my screen. Maybe he lost a bit of traction, who knows. This time out, lovely, perfect, even. Goes into the inside curb here. Nothing wrong so far with this lap. He must be around 2 tenths up on his lap, even more, which would secure a pole position, or provisional pole, as they would say, but that right-hander would have cost him some time. 2 tenths maybe turned into 1 as we go into the left-hander. No, he's off. He's off his lap time. He's going to have to absolutely burn everything he can into this last turn. And, well, oh, well, oh, well, just how brutal F1 can be. I think he's coming into the pit lane. Yes, he is. You have a good lap time. You're 2 tenths up in that first sector, but all of a sudden, 1 turn is all it takes. And your lap is over. But STB Maldi, I believe, is ending a lap, or he might, well, he must be starting one, actually, because this would be, no, actually, he must be ending one. Here comes Maldi, across the line. What can he do here in Sao Paulo? A 183. So he has beaten out Joey, only 10th off Dilemma, so that's not too bad. And here is the main man of the night so far It is Tharlo 4. He's ready to try and defend this lead in Sao Paulo and try and take home what will be a hard-fought, you know, sweat-wrenching victory in the standings for the Aston Martin. And we'll see if he can produce just that as we go into the last turn. And Tharlo wasting no time. Let's take a look at the championship leader and what he can do around the streets of Sao Paulo as we go into the first turn here. Very, oh, they're not short, actually, straight. That actually it's quite long. My eyes must have been deceiving me there for a second. I don't know why I thought of it as quite short. It's a very long straight here. This one is shorter, but it can make up for some brilliant overtaking opportunities as we see a Red Bull letting the Aston Martin go by. 17.3 in that first sector, looking good. Tharlo 4, I believe the first man he was on a lap, Kevin Van Dijk, did a 17.6 in that sector. So Tharlo 4, he could be up there right now, and he's actually chucking that Aston Martin wherever he can, going into the right-hander here. This is where Kevin Van Dijk lost his time, lost a bit of traction, and it all went tits up, as one would say. Going into this right-hander here, this is the turn that costs Van Dijk the time. For Tharlo, he prevails. As we go into this left-hander here, a couple of cars will come around that last corner to either start or finish their lap. Tharlo being one of them. But can he stand out from the pack of the punch? Can he produce the punch of the pack and put himself into P1? DRS being used, charging that Aston Martin across the line. It's a 7.5. Very close to the top runners. But the bird out of nowhere has almost just gone pole position. 2/10 up he gained on his lap time there. And well, things are looking even more spicy in the qualifying session as Side Effects goes on his lap. The Tier 2 champion, of course, as we saw last week out in Abu Dhabi. He will be having his morales very high, I assume, going into this Grand Prix. And we'll see what he can produce here in Tier 1. And the Alpine of Marquez has produced a 107.1. 2/10 clear of pole position. Now things are really getting heated. And Tharlo 4 might be getting a little bit scared here, because he's got 6 drivers ahead of him, all with some really good lap times. And Tharlo 4 will be wondering himself, where can I get that time back? In what places can I get this time back? And if I can, I've got to do it now. Well, he doesn't really have to do it now, actually. But I assume he would be thinking that because, of course, it's a championship. You know, everything's on the line here, it seems. And we'll see what Mr. 4 can do. Will he go into the pit lane? Yes, he will. Kisatilla, though, I think improving on his lap there, pushing him back up into P2 with a 107.2. It's a very good lap time from the Red Bull. Kevin Van Dijk, though, is 3/10 up going into that third sector. And this will be very close between Marquez and Kevin Van Dijk across the line. The Ferrari goes as quick as he can, and it's going to be a 107.10. A wonderful lap time from Kevin Van Dijk. And he puts himself in pole position with a bit of 6 minutes left to go in the qualifying session. Son Effects has done his lap time, he's done his duty. 108 dead, or in a second off to Van Dijk, just shows the pace that Ferrari has. And across the line goes Cobalt to go P10, 107.9. Kisatilla will come into the pit lane as well. So, 5 minutes to go in the qualifying session. It's Kevin Van Dijk on pole with the 107 dead. It's a very good lap time. A lap time which maybe, just maybe, Tharlo can't beat. But we'll have to see if he can shut me up and stick it on pole with just a few minutes left to go in this session. Pulse Alonso still in the pit lane. I think he's just joined the party, yeah. Amaldi is on a lap time. Do you know what? Let's take a look And what the Tier 3 driver can do, of course, the league owner, STB Maldi, he loves a bit of Sao Paulo, this man. He's gone to this circuit in real life before. He's an absolute lover of the circuit, lover of the country as well, of Brazil. So his morals will be skyrocketing as well, 17.5 is actually really, really good for that first sector. Was quicker than Kevin Van Dijk's first lap with that first sector. So Maldi could be on for a decent lap here. But I do feel like that pace going on that uphill right-hander has just limited the time a little bit. STB Maldi though, going into the right-hander, making sure not to cut the corner there. Gradually put in that throttle, Maldi. Going into the downhill left-hander. Let's take a look. Oh, he's 3/10 up, to be fair to the lads. He will probably be ahead of Dilemma here, unless Dilemma can answer back. I think he's going slow here. Yes, he's invalidated his lap time. So, Maldi, I'm pretty sure you've got yourself ahead of ILD Dilemma. Let's see if he can get past side. No, oh my word, he's lost a bunch of time going on that straight. An absolute mammoth amount of time has been lost. And he sits back in P13, wondering where'd all that time go. But Tharlo, he is in absolute fire mode. That little bit of a wobble there, though, from Tharlo could mean that he's going to be compromised going on for the rest of the lap. Maybe he's limited a little bit of this lap time. Yes, almost a 10th down on his lap after that little wobble. But goes into the left-hander. He tries to pursue on, but I just don't think he feels like the lap is good enough. So he slows down. And I assume he'll be going for another lap once more. Has he got enough fuel to do it? We'll have to see. But we are going to watch this man. The bird's also on a lap, actually, though. Maybe we won't. Maybe we won't watch him. Maybe we will, actually. I think he's going to start his lap after the bird ends his. So Tharlo, really, I've got to be honest, hasn't shown up in this qualifying session. The 7.5, you know, you think about that, it's only 2/10 clear of Hugo. And he's gone down to P8, because I believe that was Marquez. Not too sure. He shot right up on the leaderboard, whoever it was. Maybe it was Joey, actually, with that 107.398 level with the bird's time. Now Tharlo, what can he do into the first sector once more? Now that looks nice and clean. Maybe a little bit off his lap time, but we'll have to see as he goes down the straight and ends off this first sector. Yes, half a 10th this time, though. So time was gained as we go into the left-hander over here. Tharlo 4 charging on, pursuing. He needs to put in all the work to try and get himself this pole position. I think he knows he can. But just will he? So he goes to the right-hander here. He's absolutely firing at here in the second sector. Leaving no crumbs behind. Into this right-hander now. You can just hear the tyres screeching, but a little bit of a wobble there could have just ended his hopes of getting a pole position here. Left-hander, he's 88 thousandths off on his lap. He will get a bit of a slipstream, though. I believe that's from Side Effects 99. Will it do him dividends? I don't think it even worked for him. Across the line he comes. 7.4, it is an improvement by a 10th. But that's all he's going to be able to do here in this qualifying session. Is it even enough to keep that P6? You've got drivers like Hugo and Cobalt behind who can definitely challenge for that spot. As well as Julia, who had a fantastic lap as well on his first one of, well, 7.5 is actually not that fantastic, actually. Maybe I bigged him up a little bit too much. I was thinking of Marquez, actually. And oh, no. Definitely no improvements having here for Guria. And it was an awful left-hander, but Toro, he'll be looking to get past Tharlo here. Will Side even overtake him? We'll have to see. Maybe he can conjure something up. Kevin Van Dijk, though, I will say, is a 10th and a bit up on his lap. It's a fantastic lap here from Kevin Van Dijk. ERS being pushed all the way to the line. Kevin Van Dijk, oh my word, he's improved. 7 dead. 002. Marquez, it's over to you, son. He's up on it as well. Can he steal pole at the end of this qualifying session? Across the line goes the Alpine. No, no, no. It's very close, but not close enough. But I will say Toro has beaten out Farlow on the lap time. And that just makes things a little bit more awkward for Farlow in the Grand Prix. He's P7 on the starting grid. Granted, still champion right now, but he's got to have a lot of work to do if he wants to gain up there, get up the leaderboard. With that, though, I'll be back in just a minute. Kevin Van Dijk is on pole. And I'll be with you shortly. Well, folks, that is your qualifying session. Kevin Van Dijk on pole. We're 10th and a half going into the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Van Dijk showing up here. Not only good on defence, but also on offence, apparently, in the qualifying session. Had to whack a little bit of a football joke in there. I do apologise. Marquez P2, Toro P3, Attila, you know the rest of them. Mafia, though, will start the back of the grid. More importantly, because of a penalty. Here we go. It's sunny skies here in Sao Paulo, which is to much of the delight of STB Maldi. Here we go then. It is the formation lap here with Tier 1. Who is starting on who, you ask? Well, I'm here to give it to you. Looks like it's mediums for partially a lot of the grids. Some of them, though, are starting on the softs, which is quite unusual here in F1 24. So, hopefully, we're going to have a little bit of battling there. We go. One of the men starting on those mediums, though, is Kevin Van Dijk. of course, Marquez, Toro, and also Tharlo. So it's mainly the preferred strategy, medium softs. Kesatilla, though, will be starting on the hards. Is that a mistake? We'll have to see later on in the Grand Prix with Kesatilla. Looks like Side Effects and Maldi are starting on those softs. Maffio is here, though. He's starting on the mediums as well. At the back of the grid. Farlow, he's pretty much only, you know, 8 positions ahead of Maffio, which seems like a lot. But when you've got the speed like Maffio, you can get past some people. He will be... I don't know how you feel tonight. He did leave the server after Abu Dhabi, so maybe he has just gotten into his own mind a little bit. Will that show off here tonight? Will he make some mistakes that could cost him this championship? We will have to see. Of course, it is between Maffio and Tharlo. That is the main focus for tonight. 12 points ahead is Tharlo. Or will it remain after this Grand Prix? We'll have to see. As it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 red lights. Green light, go, go, go. We go racing here in Sao Paulo. Pulse Alonso does not get off the line. But Toro will be overtaking Marcus down the inside of Toro as we go into this right-hander here. They're side by side, going into the left one as well. Marquez is able to get past Toro off the start or keeper's position. Side Effects 99, he's way at the field though, bouncing up to P10 already. As Maffio maybe has had a collision, as he's 3 seconds behind Dilemma, straight off the start. Tharlo still in P7, there's a bit of collisions here in the background as well, occurring with Maldi, Cobalt, Hugo, Side Effects 99, who is getting overtaken here by Dilemma around the outside. Side Effects will look to go, Kesatilla getting overtaken, by Joey, as it's up the inside, and Tharlo will look to go through on Kesatilla, around the outside he looks to go. He has got the softer compound tyres, it will be good to get the move done and dusted already, which he has done. Tharlo 4 up into P6, ladies and gentlemen. Tharlo 4, P6. He's climbing up the positions. Maffio P13, but he is almost 4 seconds behind Hugo straight off the start due to maybe a collision. Maybe it's just his own fault. Maybe a little bit of a wiggle going on to the exit of those first few corners. As Toro, straight off the start as well, will be looking to overtake Marquez, as he has just done right then and there, going into the first turn. Toro ahead of Marquez, but ahead of them both is still Kevin Van Dijk. He is still keeping that lead. The Bird will be looking to chase down after the 3 of them, as he has got those soft compound tyres. Dilemma already with a 3-second time penalty. He's not had the greatest of starts, has he? But Tharlo 4, he'll be looking to keep his position straight off the grid, as he is currently your Tier 1 champion. Will that remain the same, though, after these 36 monstrous laps? We'll have to see, as Cobalt will be looking to get ahead of STB Maldi here, but Maldi will not be having any of it. We know how Maldi is like in defending in Sao Paulo, but up the inside, Cobalt will go at STB Maldi. Maldi, can he defend on the inside? He absolutely lunges it. Absolutely no nonsense there from STB Maldi. Now, around the outside he'll go. He'll be making contact there with the McLaren. The McLaren goes relatively deep going into the corner, which does kind of help him. STB Maldi, though, will still be looking to get behind. I think ILD Dilemma has made a crucial mistake there. Hugo is into the left-hander as well. Multiple things going on in this Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen, but the main focus, Tharlo P6. He is your Tier 1 champion of current state of affairs. Going into the first turn there, he's going to be leading, as Toro will be looking for maybe a move around the outside. But, of course, that can't really happen with the nature of the corner. Kevin Van Dijk has got more ERS to use, though, than Toro going down this straight, so that will help him to keep the teammate behind. As here comes Marquez, though. He's having absolutely none of it. Wants to go around the outside, but he will get boxed in by the other Ferrari up ahead. And he can't get the grip around the outside, and he does stay behind. The Bird here into the right-hander. Look at this top 4 battle. It's pure racing here at STB in Sao Paulo. Toro into the left-hander. Goes into the right. Wants to keep the position. Oh, massive, massive moment there from Marquez. And we've kept that car under control. I'll never know. But what I do know, the Bird looking for that move around the outside. Marquez still trying to keep it on the inside as we go into the left-hander here. Round the outside, the Mercedes will go. And the Mercedes has got that position done and dusted, cleared up, eaten for breakfast, lunch and dinner. And he's up into P3, the Bird, charging on here with these soft compound tyres. As going into the first turn, Toro will be overtaking Kevin Van Dijk, his teammate, going into that first turn. It looks like a Ferrari 1-2 at the moment. They're having an absolute stellar start here in Sao Paulo, as Tharlo is still behind this pack of the punch here, and Maffeo is last place at the moment. He's not had a great start to this Grand Prix. He's not got off the races, which you pretty much have to. If you want to win the championship right here, right now, you've got to be at least P9, in my opinion. The man who isn't P9, though, is STB Muddy. Forces off Hugo. Absolutely taking none of that. Here we go, though. Hugo will be looking for the move around the outside. It won't happen, though, as we go into this beautiful helicopter camera. Side effects just watching it all as the Alpine will defend down the... will dive it down the inside. But Maori will defend going into the left-hander as well. And onto the exit, he'll try and keep the position. And side effects will look for a gap. But the Alpine... he's absolutely shagging Maudi there, I've got to be honest with you. And side effects will look to come through, but here comes Maudi on the inside. Side effects can be a little bit intimidated by this man right here. But, nevertheless, side effects is past. And here's Marquez. He's on the back of the bird. He's not burning at all, but oh my word, the bird is flying right now. Looks to go up the inside, going into that first turn here. The bird up the inside, now around the outside for the second turn, on the inside for the third. It's a great little exit here by Marquez as he looks for a 2-for-1 like a Tesco meal deal. Here we go. Can Marquez get past the two of them? On the inside he goes, going into the left-hander. Can he get Kevin Van Dijk? I think he has done, and Van Dijk has to stay behind, unfortunately for him. Darley 4 just watching it all. He's waiting for his moment to get past these lot. And once he does, be all good, ready to go. On the inside, Joey will go of Kevin Van Dijk. And Van Dijk, not the greatest defending there, you could say. And, well, almost spinning out. Tharlo, will he look for a move down the inside here? No, but Kevin Van Dijk will on that V-carb. And Tharlo, he's just getting held up by these drivers. Them just battling. He wants to get up to the top spots here. And Maffeo, he is still in P14. I think he might have retired and not put on a setup. That could have been... because I was waiting to see Maffeo go on track and then retire, but I didn't see it. So I just assumed he would have done that anyways. He's not that lazy. But maybe, just maybe, the reason why he's at the back of the grid and not looking to get any moves is because he has not got his setup on. Kisatilla, though, will be looking for the move on the championship leader of Tharlo 4, as Tharlo will get boxed in here by Kevin Van Dijk. Round the outside, though, Tharlo will go. Can he keep the grip? Can he get the position done and dusted? Yes, he can. He keeps it very nice and warmly going into this right-hander here. As Cobalt will look to go at the inside coldly on Kisatilla. Down the inside, Cobalt will go. And that move is done. Side effects with 3-second time penalty, so as ILD Dilemma. I think that's 6 seconds now for Dilemma, actually. Follow 4. Just waiting. 30 more laps to go, son, and you'll be champion at this current rate. Little bit of a wiggle and wobble there from Kevin Van Dijk. I think that's because Joey was quite slow into that last turn, I believe. Cobalt will be right behind these two as well, though. Going on to the straight. Can Tharlo look for a gap? Maybe down the inside, on around the outside. No, but here comes Cobalt. A little bit of a manoeuvre there from Tharlo to try and keep the position, but I think he's touched the grass there, which means he doesn't have a very good exit. And Cobalt does get the position. Tharlo still in P7. Kisatilla with a good exit here, going on to the turn, and Attila is ahead of Tharlo 4. Is he ahead of the McLaren, though? He won't turn up the inside. He won't look for that dirty move. He'll keep it moving. The bird into the right-hander, almost slipping it. It's a massive, massive train. And Tharlo's at the back of it. But nevertheless, he could be at the back of the whole bloody grid. But as long as Maffeo does not score any points this race, in fact, even if he scores... hold on, I think if he scores 12 points, Maffeo wins. I'm not too sure, though. Just going to have a little gander over here. Do apologise. I should have researched this before the race. Driver standings, here we go. Who's won more races out of the two of these guys? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So, now, if Matt does score 12 points, he is champion. Kevin Van Dijk with 3-second time penalty. He had a brilliant start in this Grand Prix, but all of a sudden it's just kind of dwindled away for this Ferrari. Maybe a couple of contact. But he's just not been at the races here. On the 8th lap. Paulo is just waiting. He'll have his moment. He'll get a manoeuvre done. He'll get a couple. And SoundFX 99 is at the back of the grid here with Mafia. So Mafia does make a position, actually. Side almost hitting the back of Mafia there. Starlight on the exit of this turn. Can he get something here? DRS will be used by him and all the drivers ahead of him. Attila will get the overtake though on Joey. Will Cobalt join the action? I don't think he can. And Attila is ahead of Joey going into that first turn. Mafia with the overtake here on Dilemma, but will Dilemma keep it round the outside? He has. And I think, yeah, he's going to wobble there. SoundFX will get a better exit, I believe. No, maybe not, actually. Maybe he's had a wobble as well. Maldi's here, though. Maldi is not going to play nicely with Mafia here, is he? Going into the left-hander, here we go. Mafia behind the Red Bull. This is not where you want to be here, Matt. And this is not because Maldi's just targeting Matt. Maldi is extremely aggressive with defending here in Sao Paulo. You think about Max Verstappen, it's Max Verstappen times 10. And oh no, contact ahead. Yuria, I think, has messed up. Or been messed up there by Dilemma. Will SoundFX look for a move down the inside here, though, and Maldi is just holding this man up, isn't he? 8 seconds of the drivers ahead of him. And Toro overtaking for the lead here. Oh, sorry, no, getting overtaken for the lead here. Marquez overtaking into that first turn. But Paulo does get a position because Cobalt is in the box. 9 laps all around these softs have gone. And it's into the box already for them both. But here comes Mafia, though. Sorry, into that first turn. He's got that manoeuvre done and dusted. I do see that phrase quite a lot, but it is the truth. But, of course, this man will come back at him. He always does. I think he's going to send it down the inside here no matter what, either way. Mafia, watch your lenses, watch your lenses. Here he comes. Now Mafia, almost looking up a little bit there. Maldi stays behind, and well, Matt is now in the points. That is a crucial thing. Here we go. Toro, though, he's close to getting this lead back here in the Grand Prix. Up the inside he goes on Marquez. Maybe a bit of contact there going into the first turn. It's very close battling here in Sao Paulo. But the Ferrari is ahead. And here comes Marquez. He's back with it now. DRS he's using. Doesn't use DRS though. He's just relying solely on the drag reduction system. And he goes up the inside. The move is done and dusted. Toro, though, just staying behind. And so you could just see this pack almost evolving now. Tharlo sits P7, 2 positions ahead of Matt. Matt, though, is quite a long way behind. And Maldi's been able to keep up with him here. I think 1000% Matt has probably forgot to save a setup here. And I'm pretty sure it could all be wraps for Mafia, really, in this Grand Prix. Got to be honest with you here. Mr. Effects will be looking for a manoeuvre on potentially Maldi. Here comes Side. He's looking for a move around the outside of STB Maldi. And the switchback manoeuvre here, SoundFX 99, looking to school Maldi here a little bit, but couldn't really get the traction. ERS being used now. Look at Maldi's defensive manoeuvres here. He takes the inside line, he's going to squeeze SoundFX a little bit on the outside lane. Round the outside, oh! Maldi is having absolutely none of it. And SoundFX goes off the track. And he's almost binned it there as well. Maldi does not take kindly to people trying to overtake him here in Sao Paulo. Top rope. ERS being used, ERS being used. Kevin Van Dijk will be getting the overtake here on the Bird as the Bird goes into the box. And overtake there from Kisatilla as well. Maybe these hard strategies might be working here. Follow up to P5, but of course we only know that because people have boxed. Marty with a 3-second time penalty. I don't think he cares though. He's just mainly focused on keeping people behind him, if I'm honest with you. And Yuri's gonna have to suffer the same fate potentially as what side happened to him. Let's take a look here and bit of contact. Marty's round. And he's gone on the grass. And there we go. His own actions get to him a little bit, but now Joey's behind him. And Joey, you do not want to be, maybe even an undercut here, and be behind STB Maldi. I will tell you that for free, fella. Let's have a gander. What's going to happen there then? Toro is still trying to get this bloomin' lead on Marquez as we go into the first turn. He can't get it though, unfortunately for him. He's a 10th and a half behind, and unless you're Rick Bobby, you can't really. Oh, whoa! That's very unlike Rick Bobby there in that Red Bull from Kisatilla, and big snap means that Kevin Van Dijk will look for the manoeuvre. He's ghosting inside of him right now. I think it's just whoever's late on the brakes here, and it looks to be Kevin Van Dijk, but it's too much on the brakes there from Kevin. Sorry. Joey. Oh, bumping Maldi there. Oh, my words. Maldi has been taken out by Joey. Oh, God. Maldi has been absolutely pummeled by Joey there. Joey's having none of his nonsense here today. And, well, we look back to this top spot again. Will Tharlo go into the box? I think someone has. That's Kevin Van Dijk. And, oh, Tharlo's already in the box. I've missed it. Tharlo is on the hard set compound tyres. He's looking to take these all the way to the end of the Grand Prix. And, well, of course, he's going to get a bit of an undercut on Matt. And considering Matt is no setup on, considering he's not been at the races here, not had a good time. I do feel like, I mean, Fowler's got some really good clean air here as well. Maybe he actually could be... oh, no, he's all good, actually. Yeah, Fowler, really, he's going to be ahead by Matt by a lot. And the Birds have already overtaken Matt. Matt's just... this setup has failed him, really. If he can, by some miracle, pull this off, fair play to the lads, but I do just... don't see it happening. Maldi's returning to pit lane. Let's see if we can get him in the comms box. I'm sure he'd like to, considering it is Sao Paulo. Let's see if he would like a little bit of a chat with me. I have invited the lad, so if he wants to join, then he can do just that. Barlow 4. I think Matthew will be going into the pit lane very soon. Not this lap, though. But I do think the more and more the laps go by, the more and more damaging it could potentially be for STB Mafia. Again, clean air, clean list of air for Tharlo. And Maldi has joined the com box with me here for tonight. Turn racer, now commentator. Maldi, can you include your audio, fella?
Yes, I've included the audio. I was unfortunately taken out. Obviously, people trying to overtake me at this circuit means that you do get the defence from me. Unfortunately, some drivers just had to take me out to get past me. So, there you go. But anyway, bem-vindos. Grande Prêmio de São Paulo. I'm here. Estamos de volta. I'm back.
Shut up.
Pistol, what's happening in the race? I've been at the back with the farmers. So what's been going on?
Well, yeah, Matt, I believe, has not saved a setup here for tonight. And due to that, his pace is very much not on par. It's on par with the back of the pack, and Tharlo 4 will be greatly ahead of Mafio when Mafio comes out of the pit lane. Due to this hard strategy that Tharlo's put on, and such and forth. Some brilliant battling though. I would have to say between the top spots between Toro, Attila, you name them, they're fantastic at the battling up top. Kevin Van Dijk was very good at the start of the Grand Prix, but has just fell off a little bit. Multiple things has happened this Grand Prix, but the main focus nowadays really is that Tharlo 4 currently is your champion.
He's ninth. Okay, yeah. So Pistol, there's obviously a lot of new drivers here tonight. We've got Kevin on the back of Mafio. These drivers are preparing themselves for next season. So I'm hoping that they've enjoyed proceedings here tonight. We've got Kevin and Mafio's lost the back end, and Kevin's trying to get the move done, and he gets the move done around the outside. And
I do have a sneaky suspicion here. I will be honest with you, Maldy. I do apologise for getting you off. I do have a sneaky suspicion that the main reason why Mafio is staying out, maybe just to have a little bit of a word here with Tharlo. I'll be honest with you, fella. Have a look, though. Maybe he goes to the pit lane right now, or he does have a word, if that's how you want to phrase it, here with Tharlo. Let's have a gander. Will he go into the pit lane? Of course not. People do go in the pit lane though with Toro and Hugo, and Mafio will charge on. He goes for the move here on Marquez. Up the inside he goes. 17 laps on these treacherous mediums.
Yeah, it's Matt versus Mark Marquez as they come through over the Largo. And well, Marquez is going to come back at him, Pistol, up the inside of the Largo, and he gets the move done. Yeah.
I'm assuming Tharlo will get on the races now and try and get the overtake on Matt for the championship, of course. I mean, right now, nevertheless, Tharlo still is your champion by not by 2 points, by 10 points. So, but I do feel like either Matthew's just staying up this long because he wants a safety car and he can get lucky and get something going, or he's just plainly doing it just to, you know, maybe barge Tharlo off a little bit and take him off his race.
Well, we'll see. Attila's in the pits.
He is indeed, and Attila, I don't know where he's going to come out. Hopefully not 9 months ago, but he's going to come out, I believe, behind Van Dijk here. The Bird has box 6 laps on those mediums.
Cobalt as well. What?
It's been an exciting Grand Prix, Maldy. Nevertheless.
Okay, I'm just a bit surprised about that. I didn't realise.
Here comes Kevin Van Dijk. He gets the overtake on Cobalt as we go into that left-hander, which you call, Maldy?
It's either the Largo.
Say it louder.
Oh, and Joey's going side by side with Hugo here in the back end of the grid, and that's a decent little move there from the Alpine. Up to P9 now in this Grand Prix, and Toro has still got that DRS on Tharlo, and Tharlo is catching Mafio here. Gap is 1.2 seconds now.
1.1, and yeah, Mafio just seems a bit off for today. It is because of the setup issue, the qualifying ban. He's forgot about the setup. Part fair mate is on, of course. That's down to me right there. Tharlo's here though, and I think we'll have a watch at this one though, Maldy. What's going to happen here? Tharlo 4, DRS is going to be used. DRS is going to be used. He's gaining on his teammate.
Toro's coming as well.
He is indeed. And maybe you can get in front of me up the inside here on Tharlo 4. And no question about it. Toro is passed. Will he get past Mafio though? Let's have a gander. DRS going to be used for the Ferrari.
Attila's also passed Marquez.
Ooh, almost a bit of contact there between Mafio and the Ferrari, but Tharlo, he'll look to send it. And Tharlo is ahead of Mafio. Will he be ahead here though? Mafio will look for it at the inside. But Tharlo says, no sorry, I am past you, thank you very much. Mafio, it's crumbling away from your son. 19 laps on these mediums. I mean, he's on his knees, he's begging for a safety car. His head's probably throbbing, and Maffeo. Well, he'll be
Well,
raging. That's
Cobalt
most of that. But...
is going for the move on Kevin here. He's had a great race compared to Quali.
Yeah, Cobalt's really put himself back up there in the pecking order, and shown that he can put some really good pace here in the race. I will put this to penalties now for the rest of the Grand Prix. I think we know what's the deal here. Some people are mediums, one of those being the bird. Everyone pretty much 3 seconds, and well,
the bird on mediums as well. Oh,
birds
shit.
on mediums as well. Yes, this has been a very good strategy call from the bird, and
What
it does
time
seem
did
like he will
start
win
on
this
hards?
race. Pardon?
What time did he start on the hards?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, softs actually. He started on softs.
Oh shit. Okay.
I think he booked like lap 12 or something, and his softs must have been absolutely awful. Well, Matt,
Watch
I mean,
out
he's
for
got.
Attila because he's on the best tyre at the moment. P4 on the mediums.
I'll be honest with you,
watch
Marty,
out for him.
right? I think Matt's tyres are going to pop anytime soon. I'm going to just watch him for a bit. If he doesn't come into the box this lap, then I think his tyres will pop on the next lap.
Oh, pistol! Sorry, Attila has got the move done. Kevin's back up the inside of Cobalt as they come down to turn number 1. Kevin's up to P3. Attila's up to P2. He could potentially be on for the win here in Sao Paulo. And then we've got Cobalt now back in the slipstream, but Kevin's got the DR race on the Red Bull as they come to the Cedar de Largo for the 22nd time. That is where I'm sitting next week. Crack on real life Grand Prix. Can't wait for that. And Marquez is just keeping that gap within 2 seconds. But a decent drive here from Marquez so far. P5 for the Portuguese driver.
Well. It's looking good for Tharlo, isn't it? And, oh my word, I think a massive snapper just saw there from Duria as he gets his 3-second time penalty. Gatotella will be charging down the bird, though. As we wait and wait and wait for the end of this Grand Prix, where surely Tharlo will be pronounced the man, the myth, the legend, the winner of Tier 1. Attila into the first turn, though. He's in none. And I think the race has just calmed down a little bit here, Marty. What do you think?
Yeah, it's definitely calmed down, but it's definitely going to open back up in the late stages of the session. Because Bird here has got slightly more war mediums. He wants a win pistol in STB. He's never had one in Tier 1 before, so this is his opportunity, and it's at one of his favourite tracks as well.
In order to do that, though, I will say, I'm sorry, Marty, 13 laps he's going to have to do more. He's going to have to be 23 laps on these mediums. He will not be able to do that.
Yeah, but he could just defend like me and just absolutely become a terrorist, you know what I mean?
Well, you can't say that on stream, Marty. Fucking hell, bruv.
Well, I can, because that's what I was driving like, and I'm chairman, so, you know what I mean? Well, I'm joking, but no, Bird, I don't think, unless he can come up with some miracle, because Attila's tyres are going to be banging. Attila's got a great pace, and you've got Kevin and Cobalt. Their tyres are going to both be good, and you've got Marquez in the mix as well. So, yeah, Bird's got a lot of competition here. It's not like last week where we had 12 drivers, and we these are the new drivers that are in, hopefully, for the new season. And it's definitely good competition now, Pistol, from what we had last time out in Abu Dhabi. And we've got a few returning drivers as well next season. It should be a very interesting Tier 1 campaign in Season 27.
Well, it's already been an interesting one in 26, and it is coming to an end. An end of an era, really, of an STB. Tharlo 4 will be, I'm almost certain at this point, winning the championship. STB Maffeo, he's been in the league for quite a while. He had his chance here this season, but just a couple of fumbles near the end of these last two Grand Prix, and really, it's made this, what seemed like even playing field, turn into a mountain to climb. And,
well, Marquez has had a bad lap, but I'll tell you who has had a banging lap. It's Attila. 4 tenths now is the gap. And Bird now is going to be shitting himself here in Sao Paulo, because he is going to be having to defend from Attila, Kevin, Cobalt. If these all battle, this could also bring Marquez into it, although he has lost a second that lap alone. So he is struggling to keep with the top 4 now. But Pistol, I'll hand you over because it's about to kick off.
He'll be shitting himself just like you in the rain in real life in a couple of years ago. But here we go, left-hander here for Kisatilla. As we go on to the uphill right-hander. Kevin Van Dijk, he's behind Kisatilla here. Will he send it down the inside? Will he lunge it on the Red Bull? No, he's going to keep behind here. You said kicking off, Maudi. It's not even walked off, if I'm honest with you. But 2 tenths behind is Attila, my driller, and I'm sure he'll be very close to getting this overtake done and dusted here. Maybe get into the last corner right here, right now. He's, of course, going to stay behind. He's not that silly. He's got half of the tyre wear that the Bird has got 100% ERS. If he does not get the overtake right here, right now, I'll be extremely flabbergasted. Here we go. Onto the straight. Kiss it to as calmly as you like. You're now leading the Brazil Tier 1 Grand Prix, son. Do not bottle it now. Kevin Van Dijk. Massive little moment there as Cobalt will be looking to avenge himself and try and get back up into his positions. Have to get overtaken here, though.
Try and just gain as much time down the straight as possible.
I think Side might have actually been killed there by Guria. Because now Matthew, just a flash, he's ahead of them. But he's gonna have to do a marathon really here to try and catch up to Joey, and then some to follow. But here comes Joey. Can't get the move done and dusted on the people ahead. I've noticed I am saying done and dusted a lot in these streams recently. It's always
bruv.
Yeah, done and dusted, bruv. It always comes up. Kiss Attila. Oh, I thought fucking the bird spun there for a second, bruv. But the bird into the last third. Here we go.
Oh, and a bit of a mistake there on the curb from Cobalt.
Here we go. It is the bird. He's gonna go and try and defend the position, but Kevin Van Dijk heads him through. I don't know. I was trying to make a joke about.
I'll tell you something. The Van Dijks in sport are banging. Fucking Virgil in football, Kevin in Formula 1. I can't believe it.
Kevin! Nevertheless, though, it does seem
last time we had a Kevin in STB, he was Brazilian, so a little bit.
Don't care.
Right,
we've got
that's not very nice.
we've got 9 laps left to go. I think it just does feel like this race is just dying down a little bit. I don't know about you.
Yeah, well, I'm just looking at the clouds. They give me a bit of PTSD, to be fair. A bit of a slide there from Kevin. Looks like he's got some good pace now. He's cleared Bird.
Yeah, he did that a couple of laps ago, Marnie. Keep up, dickhead.
Huh?
Exactly. Here we go, though, because he's still Yeah, shut up. Kevin Van Dijk, he's going to have that DRS to close down in the middle just a little bit. These 9 laps, though, around, what, 11 minutes left here in Sao Paulo. Oh,
and
no,
Kevin's
no,
made
no,
a big
no,
mistake
no.
there. And he has lost he's down a P4 pistol. Bird's lost DRS to Attila.
Fucking hell, bruv. The Bird
It is all
is
kicking off
now.
here at Interlagos.
And I think Kiss Attila will be able to win this Grand Prix here. I don't know if he's won a Grand Prix actually before. Let me check.
Who?
This is Kiss Attila.
I don't know, you know. Oh, Abu Dhabi he won. He won in Abu Dhabi last week.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he?
You got it on the
Starley,
last lap,
you
didn't
fucking
it?
idiot. You fucking idiot. It was Starley, so shut your mouth.
No, it wasn't. It was
Kiss Attila.
Attila.
No, it wasn't. He won in Las
Attila
Vegas.
lost the win. Sorry, Attila lost the win on the last lap. Sorry, my mistake.
Attila has won before. He's won in Las Vegas. That's the race that he won. Can he pick up his second victory of the season and his last one?
Not yet,
We'll
Pistol.
have to see. Well, not yet, Pistol. Bell end.
Oh,
Here comes Cobalt. Overtake on the Bird is the word.
Bird has actually said that next season he's going for the World Championship. Well, with these sort of strategies, I don't think you will be.
Ooh, now if I wasn't Bird, I would not have it.
He has got slipstream on Cobalt. Is he going to go for the move? No.
No.
He's a good driver when it comes to... Oh, yeah, good driver and he goes wide. Yeah, thanks, Bird. Yeah, great. Yeah, make him look like a right dickhead on stream. Yeah, yeah, great. Yeah, fucking yeah, great. Yeah.
Well, you know about making stuff look like a dickhead on streams,
It's all
especially
kicking
on
off.
Instagram.
Gurler inside at the back here. Tier 1 farmers.
Wow, you can't say that about the tier 2 champ, Maldy.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I was the farmer down at the back here. Gurler's got DRS on the back of the Williams.
Once was the farmer, now was the eater. Down the inside, Furia goes on side of X99, and he's got the move down the Dustin Maldy on the hard set compound tyres. He is past. Farlow, though, he's keeping it cool, calm, collected.
Yellow flag.
In P7.
That's Mafio span, and yeah, there you go.
You might as well retire, Matt. You might as well retire.
And the clouds are starting to form here at Interlagos. The PTSD is going through my head right now. I can't believe it.
Here comes the bird.
Here we go.
Up
Bird
the
inside a cold.
Yeah, I'm already commentating, mate.
Here we fucking go, and then Kevin's gonna try and have a look, but no, Ian.
What a fucking dickhead.
Not good enough there.
Was already fucking commentating on it, and you had to fucking spoil it.
I
What
can't
a
hear you,
prat.
okay? My game volume is loud. I'm sorry, okay?
Yeah. Don't use your ears, then. Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah, great. Yeah. Turn it down, maybe, you dickhead.
Yeah.
There we go.
Right.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter anymore, we're really on comms, because we all know what the outcome's going to be. With all due respect, it is going to be a boring race from now on. Even though,
really,
you know,
we've got fucking
you've got the battles.
Bird and Kevin,
Yeah, I know that, Pringy, but what I'm saying is, the whole reason why this is bigged up for tonight is because Tharlo versus Mafio, and Tharlo, he's bumming him, bruv, honestly. He's, what, 5 positions up on Mafio. Matt's not even in the points. He's not even going to score points here tonight. I mean, he's off again. Call it quits, Matt. You had your chance.
DRS for Cobalt.
When he's passed, there we go, a little bit of action there for your son. As here comes the Birders D4 word. Fucking nice, is boring breath. Right hand up. Another right hander here. Yeah, well, we've already got 2 people who are battling, really. Well, 3 technically, but...
Well, Marquez is catching a little bit here. Marquez could get in this.
Fucking hell, bruv. Matt's in the box. Has he called it quits? Is it over? He is your champion. Tharlo 4 is your tier 1 champion. Mafio's called it quits. And Tharlo 4, it is now confirmed. It's sealed, done and dusted. Tharlo, you can drive these next 6 like an absolute dickhead. Look at him. No. Who gives a shit? Look at him. He's weaving down the straight. He knows he's champion of the world. Tharlo, you do what you want, son. You do what you want. What a player. What a driver. He's fought resiliently. And the hard work has paid off. Tharlo 4 is your tier 1 champion. Champion STB. And of the best, he is just simply the best. Unbelievable. Tharlo 4, that'll be on the newspapers.
Oh. Not the newspapers.
God. Big up Tharlo, what a championship. It's unbelievable, it's unbelievable. Come on, you can just commentate on this for a bit, actually.
You still?
Yeah, I said you can commentate for a bit, mate.
Okay, right, here we go. We've got Cobalt behind the Bird here. DRS once again. Joey's got a penalty for speeding in the pit lane for some...
I've just kicked him from the party. Oh, he's probably commentating to himself right now. What a silly little git. Oh, honestly. Oh, lordy. He's joined again. Yeah, go on, Brinky, commentate on it. Commentate on it, Brinky, go on. Commentate on it.
That's right, Bester. You carry on. Look, Cobalt on the back of theirs.
No, I think I'll just watch Tharlo, if I'm honest with you, mate. I'm watching my Tier 1 champion here. It's Tharlo, Side Effects, and Pistol. Could you believe it? Could you think of a better way to have the championship in all 3 tiers? I think he's slowing up for Side Effects 19. I'll be honest with you, I think he wants to give Side a little bit of a battle this, Tharlo. But I'll tell you what, the bird's giving Cobalt battle. Fucking hell, Brev. And here comes Kevin Dyke. Fucking hell, Brev. Just killing him. Marquez on the back of him now. Mark Marquez, mark my words. He'll get ahead of them soon.
He's on for a podium.
Yeah, don't care. Into the right hand up. Will he send up the inside on Kevin Van Dyke? Nope. And there he goes. He's out on the softs. He wants to battle Side Effects. He wants to give Side a run for his money. I think Side understands that. Or does he actually? I don't think he does. I don't know what he's doing, bruv. But there you go then, Mr. 04, your champion of the world will be... Oh my word, he's almost just killed it there. Fucking hell, bruv. Here we go. It's Cobalt. Oh my word. Oh, giddy gold. It's 3 wide down the straight. Here we go into the first, and unbelievable stuff. Down the inside goes Marquez. Unbelievable. 2 positions gone. Just like a Tesco meal deal. 2 for 1. Unbelievable. And Kevin Van Dyke, he's fucked it, Brev. He's fucked it, Brev. He's on the grass. He goes round, Brev. Jesus Christ. Almost pinning it into the wall. Mark Marquez. 2 for 1 like a Tesco meal deal. Unbelievable stuff. And you get with a 3 second time penalty. I told you, Marty, mark my word, he get past, and he's gotten past. But here we go. I can't give a bollock about these people in front unless Kiss to the bins it. I'm watching. Ah, Tharlo's in the box. I'm sorry, not Tharlo. Side's in the box. What a little prick. He's got a 10 sec as well. Watermelon. You're champion of the world, fellas. He's got a 3 second self.
And Marquez is up to P2.
Don't care. Honestly, man, I couldn't give less than a bollock. Quite frankly. To be honest with you, mate. I couldn't give a less than a bollock. Well, there we go then, fellas. Oh, my word, Tharlo spun it. Thinks I'm not on purpose. He just wants to meet up with Mr. Effects, doesn't he? Oh, he's a let it go. Well, you can call that is donuts, really, for winning the championship. As here comes Side. He'll be meeting up with his pal in a few moments, giving him the bigger. But it's the last lap now. Out of so many laps here this season, this is the last one to witness. And it's one that ends in a Kissatilla win. It ends in the bird getting P3. Multiple penalties, multiple moments throughout the season around like Toro. 0.002. Couldn't give a bollock about that though, because Side Effects 99 and Tharlo going at it here. And Side, I don't know what he's doing here, Brev. But Side knows it, Tharlo knows it, I know it, Maldi knows it, the whole bloody grid knows it, and Mafia knows it. He comes round this second sector. What a man, what a mess, what a legend. And here goes. Side Effects 99 going around the outside. What a manoeuvre this could be. My word, full traction and all. I think he just slowed down. He wants to say, well done, pal. Down the inside he goes there. Tharlo 4, but looking for it around the outside. Down the inside right here, though. I think they're both going to go across the line together. In a nice little romantic send-off here for this season. It's going to be Side and Tharlo going across the line. In a beautiful picturesque view. We see them come across the line. Tharlo 4, champion of the world. Unbelievable stuff. You drink out that cup, Tharlo. Congratulations. It's been hard earned. It's been fought well. And Tharlo fought. Drink it in. He's champione. Ole, ole, ole. You have a good one, you cheeky bugger. Who gives an absolute wank about any of this? All I know is your tier 1 champ is Tharlo 04. My, oh my. That's the end of the stream. We'll see you in a couple of, well, you can see it tomorrow for tier 2 and tier 3 if you want, but those championships have already ended either way, so do what you like. Tharlo 4, drink it in. Have a good one, folks. We'll see you later.